Hello, this is Michael Reds out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'd like to thank you for viewing my video here today. This video is about how to choose the correct network marketing company, the right company, the best company, and kind of what sort of research I would do to do so. I will be using our company for an example of some of the documentation that we pulled up, but I'm going to take you through the steps at what I would look for, how to determine what would be the right fit for you, what the company's numbers are, sales, are they global, and so forth. So I'm going to take you through some desktop sharing here and give you a little bit of information. So one of the first things that I do is I want to know, what did a company do for revenue? You know, it's important to know what is a company's sales. And here is businessforhome.org. I use this a lot. This is a very good reference, a lot of great information here. And we list the top 200 companies here, and many of these you've heard of, like number 133, Zija, 5 links. There's a lot of great companies, Avon, Amway. But what I look at here is, what are the top companies? What companies are over $1 billion in sales? And it starts with number 24, Young Living. Avon, Ageless were number 22. Very proud to be involved with Ageless. Luca, number 17. And all the way up to Amway doing 9.5 billion in sales. Avon 6.1 billion in sales. So, where I'm going with this here is that when you look at these top 22 companies, the billion-dollar companies, these are legacy companies, that out of those 22, there's only about a handful of 11 that went on to do multi-billions. And that's what you call a legacy company that goes on to do multi-billions, becomes household names, creates wealth. And so, kind of where I'm going with this is that all these top 22 companies are all more or less built in the U.S. first. As they grow over time and effort and leadership, the companies develop into the global market, which really the global market's where the money's at today. So, I'm very proud to be involved with Ageless. We did hit $1 billion in annual sales our 6th year, and we are the fastest billion-dollar company in the industry. And so when I look at this, for example, Amway at 9.5 billion. That's a big company. They're about 8 decades to become, a $9 billion company. And I just believe that there'll be many companies over the next few years that will slide up into this $1 billion mark. So it's a very important place of reference. Then I go over to the top earners report. I want to know who's earning what. And as we see here, Kim Wee's number 9 highest paid earner. And out of the top 100 earners, and this is really interesting, Ageless has 13 of the top 100 earners. We have more top earners than Amway, and they're 9 times our size. And we have more top earners than Herbalife, Mary Kay, Avon, Tupperware, Young Living, and Luca combined. So to me, that's a very, very strong statement. And then what I do is I looking at the business for home, traffic ranking or momentum rankings, and they do this on a monthly basis. They measure companies from traffic, sales, and all the facts and figures that it takes to determine which are the fastest growing companies. And what's really unique about this top 200 list, there's companies down here that are, great companies that are listed number 100, 150, so forth. But here at the very top, out of 32 months straight, Ageless has pulled 31 of those months as number 1 in momentum, period, end of story. So, that's another nice piece of documentation that crushes conversation. And, looking up the company you're looking at, getting involved, looking what their top earners are making, looking at the sales, looking, are they global, are they not global, what is the product distribution, and really doing the math to make sure that the company that you get involved with is a home that you can build a long-term residual income with, that you're not going to have to worry about creating the wave, that the company's already in full-blown momentum, which gives you a great advantage when you're with a very, very good company. So as we decided to get involved with Ageless, we got very excited. We've done a little more homework. And so here's a couple of the bullets that came up from our research that are very important to us. Let's see, we'll go to this one first. Okay, Ageless is labeled a AAA opportunity. U.S.-based debt-free company, 800 employees, 37 global offices, company of the year, over 200 and some awards. It just never ends. Brand new $19 million facility. Instantly Ageless has been all over the news and media. But what got us excited is we didn't know this, but our reserve product's the number one selling product in the company, and it's a nutritional product, and it did over 500 million in sales 2015. So some very nice documentation here. I come over to this one here. This is the year that we hit our $1 billion in annual sales for 2015, our 6th year in business. We're the fastest company to ever do so. And then also over here, it just hit our 7th year anniversary, and our company now has done $3 billion in sales. And if you think you missed timing, understand that about 70% of our business is Asia. Even though we're in 130 countries, the Asian market has literally exploded. So if you're in the US and you're thinking you missed timing with Jeunesse, you're very, very, very ground floor with the company and so forth. So that's some of the information, that the documentation that we pulled on our company. It's kind of how we came up with some of these, documentation and why we got involved. Also on top, a very nice, great website. And I do believe that some of these links in here are very strong. Like when you click the Getting Started link, it has some very good documentation. And I ask people to take a look for themselves. Look here in the skincare line, it's a $262 billion industry, and we've got the game changer with the product with Luminesce stem cell technology. Also with our Instantly Ageless, been all over the news and media. We've got health nutrition, and you look at these markets at 291 billion, 49 billion, and then you come in and look at what the company's done here from a sales standpoint. And for a company to reach $1 billion in annual sales, their 6th year in business, when many of these companies took decades upon decades, this is just overwhelming documentation that your opportunity's validated. And then also we come along with some very, very strong marketing tools, multiple landing pages, mobile apps for textable links, lead generation, built-in autoresponders, all mobile friendly, and you can literally build your business right from your phone. And some of the strongest marketing tools I've ever seen in my career in network marketing, that all come free to the representatives. So very, very fast and furious. And so if you're looking for a company, if you're decided to get involved with this industry, number one rule I can tell you is that take the time to look up what company you're getting involved with. Take the time to go through the business for home links. Take the time to make sure that you feel it's got a fit for you. And then definitely make sure that you get a hold of the right sponsor, someone that has experience, someone that can help teach and train you, so you can follow the system and become very, very successful in the industry. The person you pick for a sponsor has everything to do with your success, and it definitely helps when you're aligning with a great team, a great company. Like for example, my sponsors are sponsored by the number 2 earner at Jeunesse. So anyone we put in a business, you're 4 positions from the company itself, and that line of sponsorship, that global spillover, that working with an upline that's aggressively building online, offline, and putting everybody under you is really what you're looking for outside of just a great sponsor. So I hope this information helps. This is kind of why we got involved with Jeunesse. This is what I would recommend to anybody looking at getting involved in the industry. Do your due diligence. Take the time to evaluate the company. Try to make the right decision that fits you. And don't be afraid to call people, call and get different opinions, call and talk to people to make sure that you get connected with the right sponsor, the right line, the right team. And here at Jeunesse, we call it one Jeunesse, one team, one family. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed my video.